Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Into the Void Real Review. This time we are reviewing Mortal Kombat 2. It must be the year of the fighting video game coming to the big screen with Mortal Kombat 2 releasing, and then later in the year we get to see what Street Fighter brings to the table when it releases in October. While I can't wait to see what that movie has in store, have you seen the trailer? It looks to be a good time. This, however, is now out for us to give our thoughts on it. Also, a lot's been said about Capcom having a stellar year with its video game releases of Resident Evil Requiem, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Pragmata, and later in the year, Amanuensia Way of the Sword. But we're not talking about video games here. We're talking about a couple of franchises that are hitting the theaters with Resident Evil coming out in September and Street Fighter in October. So, overall, it will be an exciting year for Capcom on the video game front and the movie front. But again, we're not here to talk about Capcom's glory right now. We're here to talk about Mortal Kombat 2. And what can I say? I really enjoyed this film. This time around, the movie centers around Adeline Rudolph as the fan blade wielding katana and Keith Urban as the quick-witted, washed-up actor Johnny Cage. The movie opens with Katana as a young girl seeing her father get killed by the evil Shao Kahn and plunging her kingdom into servitude to the immortal mask-wielding evil incarnate man-demon, who I have to say is creepy as hell. We're then introduced to Johnny, who's a down-on-his-luck actor who has fallen on hard times but is quickly recruited as one of the combatants by the good guys to fight in the Mortal Kombat tournament to save Earthrealm. Carl Urban is successfully cheeky as the wisecracking actor who wields his sunglasses as his proverbial superpower. A running joke for a major part of the beginning of the film is him having to fight with no special powers other than he's handsome, which he's so quick to make known, while all the other combatants have something to help them, whether it be mechanical arms or the ability to shoot fire from their hands. All the major characters that people care about are here, like Raiden, Jax, Liu Kang, and Sonya Blade, among others. There are some rare combatants as well that are here, like Sindel and Noob Sabat. Kano, who was the highlight of the 2021 original, is back with some more quips that help make things less grim. Josh Lawson, who plays Kano, has an impeccable comedic sense and timing that never seems to disappoint. The two mains of Adeline Rudolph as Katana and Carl Urban tag team the proceedings rather well. I was happy for one to see Katana as such a central figure in this one, as she's one of my personal favorites in the game. Johnny, not so much, but you come to love his snarkiness and ability to bring humor to what would ordinarily be a dour affair featuring people getting murdered in such ridiculous fashion that the Mortal Kombat franchise is well known for. Kudos to Mortal Kombat 2 for not being afraid to kill off some of its iconic characters, even if you know death's never the end-all be-all, as they are only a necromancer away from being reanimated back into the mix. And that card is played a lot here, and I can see it being used liberally in the inevitable sequel. That, however, doesn't bother me, though, because the fact that this movie can play fast and loose with the lore allows it to be fun and not take itself too seriously. The fight sequences are gloriously over the top and full of elegant choreography that makes it a joy to just sit back and take in the spectacle. There's a creme de la creme fight sequence in the middle that takes the top honors as best fight overall, but to be fair, I did like the ending sequence fights as well that featured an old favorite that I'm sure will excite fans of the series. Nonetheless, there are plenty of fights that quicken the breakneck pace that the film operates at. Mortal Kombat 2 is just cool, and yes, it has its cheesiness spread throughout, but it's a good cheese, maybe even a gourmet cheese. This happens to be plain fun, and I can see me picking this up on Blu-ray in the future without a doubt. I'm giving Mortal Kombat 2 an 8 out of 10. What's your take on this film? Does it have what it takes to go head-to-head with Street Fighter later in the year? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I will see you the next time we venture into the void.